Resilience, the art of turning pain into power, setbacks into comebacks, and challenges into victories. Another episode of the Leaders Realm podcast. I'm your host, Tony Cammarata. Here in the Leaders Realm, we're building a team of titans, all while activating a beast mode mindset. So each week, we're in here building a mental toughness and becoming stronger in our belief in ourselves, our faith, and building leaders for tomorrow. In last week's episode, we talked about developing a competitive spirit, and that's the sixth characteristic in activation of a beast mode mindset. This week, we're going to discuss the seventh and final characteristic needed. And that characteristic, resilience. Turning pain into power. Going from setback to victory. So sit back, grab your coffee, and let's wrap this series up, guys. So I want to start today just by sharing one of my favorite quotes by Winston Churchill. Here it goes. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Setbacks. Don't we all love them? I know you guys probably disagree with me, but here's the thing, guys. Without setbacks, we can't have comebacks. And without comebacks, we'll never harness the power that comes after the pain. You see, without these, we can't build the resilience that we need to fully activate a beast mode mindset. Sure, we could get close, but that's not why we're here. That's not why we're investing the time in ourselves and being in the leader's realm. We want to fully activate. And after all, that's what it's all about, guys. So let's discuss what true resilience is. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, stress, or failure. You know how many times things going on in your life during the day, at work, at home, whatever the case may be, you get stressed out and it just completely derails everything. You know, it's like walking out there in the chicken coop, you pick up all these eggs in the basket and you're walking out and I don't know, you get attacked by a bunch of bees. What happens to those eggs? They just fly everywhere, right? So we're trying to avoid this. We're trying to just be just calm and cool under all kinds of stress. It's the mental fortitude that allows us to recover quickly from the difficulties. So contrary to what you may think, resilience is not an innate trait. It's a skill that anyone can develop with practice and determination. Key word there, determination. Being determined to become resilient. It's so easy to look at people that are just calm, cool, collective. Hey, look at that guy. He makes like a duck and shakes it off. Why can't I be that way? Yes, you can. It takes determination and it takes practice. So picture a palm tree in a storm. The wind's blowing, it's swaying back and forth. You hear all these other trees around it just snapping under the pressure of the strong winds. The palm tree, meanwhile, it just keeps on bending one way, bends another way. Ultimately, the storm's over. It's left standing there. See, flexibility, guys, is the hallmark of resilience. Do you want to be that tree that snaps, or do you want to be like that palm tree, just swaying in the wind? So remember, just be flexible. It's key, guys. Resilience is not just a concept. It's backed by science. So just as an exercise and to provoke our thoughts together, let's just compare when I cover these things. Let's compare where we are to where we should or could or want to be right now. So these are just a few items that I pulled out for some research that I did this week. So starting out with neuroplasticity. It's the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming a new neural connection multiple times. When you face challenges and learn from them, your brain adapts, just like a muscle, and it becomes more resilient. Research shows us that resilient people have well-regulated stress response systems. They experience stress, but they recover quickly, and they avoid the long-term negative effects. So many times, guys, I would get myself in a funk and hit a depression. And yes, that's real. I just sit in the dark for hours, sometimes days, and just lay there in a state of paralysis, mentally and physically, just not wanting to move. It took a lot of work to really start to overcome the stress and learning to identify when the setbacks are coming at me and to just buckle down and plow through them. So a lot of the activities, physical activity, as I mentioned, my working out, getting adequate sleep, mindfulness. For me, it's my quiet time, my meditation time in scripture and prayer. All of these things, guys, enhance resilience. These activities, they improve our brain function, emotional regulation, and overall our overall mental health. So consider this. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who practice gratitude and maintain a positive outlook are more resilient in the face of adversity. Why do you think that is? I don't know, but I want to find out for sure. And that's why I put these things into practice, everything we've learned over the past several weeks. So this highlights the importance of a positive mindset at all times. So you're probably asking, well, what are the characteristics? We cover characteristics each week. All right, well, the first being emotional control. It's the ability to manage and regulate your emotions, especially during high stress or challenging situations. Emotional control helps us maintain a clear and focused mind, prevents overwhelming feelings from leading to rash decisions. Practices such as mindfulness, as I mentioned, meditation, deep breathing exercises, cognitive behavioral techniques, and they all can enhance the emotional control. Maintaining a positive outlook. We can maintain a positive perception when we view setbacks and challenges as an opportunity for growth. So something negative happens, let's turn it into a positive. Let's grow from this. What can I learn from this? What can I take from this and move into yesterday with it and make my life better? Optimism fuels motivation. It helps us to persevere through the difficulties. It also positively impacts our physical and mental health. The more of a positive outlook we have, the stronger we are mentally, the stronger we are physically. It helps us get our workouts done. There's so many mornings it's like, oh man, I just don't feel like working out. And then once I get into the workout 5-10 minutes in, I don't even remember saying those things to myself. We can cultivate gratitude in several different ways. We can reframe our negative thoughts into positive ones, surround ourselves with positive influences, keep a journal. I'm not great at that, but I'm learning. Adaptability, the ability to adjust thoughts, behaviors, and strategies in response to changing circumstances and setbacks. Adaptability allows for flexible problem solving and can reduce the stress associated with unexpected changes. Embrace change as a constant practice, stepping out of your comfort zone, guys. Know that you're going to step out, and every time you step out, you're going to become uncomfortable. It's okay. Uncomfortable makes us what? More determined, more positive, and stronger. Confidence encourages us to take initiative and fosters the proactive approach to solving problems. The belief in our abilities to face and overcome the challenges. Set and achieve micro goals to build that confidence, guys. Remember, we talked a few weeks back, we talked about setting them micro goals and how they stack up one on the other, and celebrate each one. Surround yourself with successful people. Seek their support. The support's it only helps us. It provides us emotional strength, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging. And all of that together bolsters resilience. Invest time, guys. Invest time in building and maintaining your relationships. Communicate openly. Be yourself. I'm going to cover, in the next several weeks, I'll probably cover an episode on unmasking and becoming human, just being you. Seek the support of your community and your groups. Get involved in groups of like-minded, successful people. Perseverance. Perseverance is simply, it's the determination to just keep on going. Keep pushing forward regardless of the obstacle, regardless of the setback. Don't quit. Perseverance is essential for achieving long-term goals. even more essential for overcoming adversity. Break your goals down. Break them down into manageable steps. I had somebody, years ago, and I kept hearing it after that. I'd only heard it for the first time probably about, 30 years ago or so. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Yeah, it sounds cheesy, but man, it makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world. We have this tendency of the grandiose thinking. I want this. I'm going to achieve this, and I'm going to do it within 6 months. I'm going to do it within a quarter. I'm going to do it within a year. Break it down, guys. What is it going to take? Yes, set that major goal and then break that goal into manageable, attainable micro goals. And don't forget, guys, celebrate your small victories. Those small celebrations, those small rewards, they help you get to the next step. Become resourceful. Develop the ability to find quick and effective ways to overcome your difficulties. Use whatever resources you have available. Think about years ago, I used to watch a show called MacGyver. MacGyver, no matter what situation that dude was in, he just found whatever he had laying around. He put things together. He made things blow up. He, found his way through, and it always worked. There are resources available. We just need to seek them out. Resourcefulness helps us. It helps us in navigating the complex problems, finding innovative solutions. Cultivate a habit of creative thinking. Stop thinking like everyone else. Step out, get uncomfortable, and what will happen will blow your mind. Learn to leverage the networks. Learn to leverage the resources. And here's a key, guys. Be open to the unconventional solutions. Don't be like the naysayers, because they've never seen that done before. They've never heard of that before. Therefore, it's no good. Become self-aware. I talked about being brutally honest with yourself last week. And I meant it. It's hard, but it's important. Be brutally honest with yourself. Learn what your true strengths are and identify what your weaknesses are. Admit to your weaknesses. It's okay. And check your emotional responses. If you don't like the way you respond to certain situations or setbacks or adversity, change it. We all have the ability to do that. Being self-aware allows for better self-management, more informed decision-making. It's important to take the time and reflect on your personal experiences. What did I just go through? Why did I go through it? What can I learn from this? Share it with others. Share your stories with others. Seek feedback from others. Practice your mindfulness. Become more in tune with your inner state. Purpose and meaning. This is why, again, having a clear sense of purpose or meaning in life, a sense of purpose, your why, guys. I talk about the why week after week after week. It provides us with the direction and the motivation. It helps us to stay focused and driven during the toughest of times. Identify your core values and your passions. Set meaningful yet achievable goals. We talked about that earlier. Your micro goals. For me, guys, finding a purpose, it took me some time. It took me some time, self-reflection, identifying what my strengths really were, what my weaknesses were. Some things I thought were weaknesses that turning out to be strengths that I didn't know I had. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of prayer. And I was able to identify what I think my purpose is, and that's to start coaching, training. And like I mentioned to you guys before, I never imagined myself sitting down week after week, writing content and sharing it in a podcast. Yet here I am. I am way outside my comfort zone, guys. Yeah, do I stumble? Do I add filler words? Do the software kind of glitches here and there? You know what? It doesn't matter, guys. I'm following my calling, my purpose. And I'm just encouraging you to find yours and step out. Who cares what the next guy thinks? You will touch somebody no matter what path you choose to take in a positive way. And that's what we're here for, guys. God gave us all different strengths and weaknesses. He gave us all the same abilities to be able to open our eyes and see, open our ears and listen. But the key is to become obedient. If something is churning in your gut, God's trying to tell you something, guys. Step out of your comfort zone and make it happen. Your lives will change. And for me, guys, the feedback that you've been sharing over the past few weeks, I mean, it's been overwhelming for me. It really has. And it truly is. I thank all of you, because when you take the time to reach out to me, and I get reached out to in many different ways, either email or text message or over, social media, it's the fuel that I need week after week. And if you have something that you want to do and yet you're fearful, get over it. Get over it. So finally, guys, problem solving. Develop the ability to identify the problem, analyze the situation, and create effective solutions. Strong problem solving, it just enables us to tackle the challenges head on. It helps us find ways to overcome them. Practice critical thinking. This is key also. Engage in activities that challenge your problem-solving abilities and learn from your past experiences. So many times we're like, oh, hell, I don't want to go back there again. No, stop. Go back, revisit, relive it in your mind. Try to find the nuggets. Where did you step left where you should have stepped right, and vice versa? Learn from your mistakes. So how about, just a couple of real life examples that I came across and applications. So resilience, it's not limited to just one area in our lives. It can be applied anywhere in our careers, bouncing back from a job rejection or failures, people rejection. I mean, look at J.K. Rowling. She faced so many rejections before Harry Potter, before it was published. But her resilience, her beast mode mindset, just to keep driving forward. Look at the success there, guys. In our personal relationships, so many times I've failed in this area. Learning to overcome conflicts, strengthening our bonds instead of looking at someone and saying, hey, I'm so much more superior than you, or I'm just not good enough for you. Communication and empathy are key. Health helps us to recover from injuries, illnesses. I had a doctor recently say to me, man, you're almost 60 years old, and yet I had a pretty severe injury. And I said, you're recovering at the rate of a 26-year-old. I could puff my chest out and say, well, look at me. No, it was the power of God and healing and, doing the right things in preparation for that to happen. Had that same injury happen to me a few years back when I was severely obese. I don't know how long it would have taken me, if ever at all. So personal development, continual learning, self-improvement. Consider Thomas Edison too. I mean, he the guy failed thousands and thousands of times before he invented a single light bulb. You guys remember this. Resilience is a journey. It's not a destination. It requires ongoing effort, ongoing commitment. Learn to embrace it, enjoy it, love it. Have fun with it, guys. The more we practice, the stronger we become. The more second nature things become, the muscle memory builds, the habits begin to happen. Stay persistent, never give up, no matter how tough the journey gets. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and it helps us to activate the beast mode mindset we're looking for. If you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't be listening. So, over the past 8 weeks, guys, we've been discussing how to activate a beast mode mindset. We've learned the characteristics. We've broken them down into detail. I've shared some personal experiences and stories. I strongly encourage you today, guys, go back, review, start putting some of these principles into practice. You'll be amazed at the things that happen, even on those smaller levels. Just your overall attitude. I'll even challenge you. Start getting into some of these and go out. Something I challenge myself with every once in a while. When I'm feeling down, I know I'm off kilter. Something's got to change. I set a goal, and that goal is to go out and make 3 people smile today. Not a dozen, not a crowd, 3 people. And I don't care if that's, hey, I love your car. Hey, nice shoes. Whatever it may be, compliment them, smiling at them, calling their name out. You're in the grocery store and see their name tag. Call them by their name. People love to hear their names. But your goal should be just to put a smile on 3 people's face a day. If you can accomplish that, I promise you, it's going to lift your spirit. It's going to make you stronger and help you get through the day and succeed at what it is you're trying to accomplish that day. So remember these guys: intense focus, unwavering determination, exceptional work ethic, mental toughness, physical strength and stamina, a competitive spirit, and resilience. All together are what we need to activate the beast mode mindset. So guys, I encourage you to put these things into practice. I can't stress it enough. I know I keep repeating myself. I'd love to get some feedback from you. Shoot us an email. Give me updates along the way. I'm really excited to hear about your stories and how you're able to overcome and activate the beast mode mindset and make some changes in your life, even if they're small ones. Remember the micro goals, guys. Celebrate. I want to celebrate with you. So thanks, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Take the time to rate the podcast for me. If you have a topic that you'd like me to cover, shoot me a quick note. I really am truly deeply proud of all of you. You're all taking the necessary steps to becoming a titan of the leader's realm. You're putting in the effort to activate a beast mode mindset, and you will achieve great success in all that you do. So until next week, guys, we'll cover a different topic. This is Tony Cammarata, and remember, stay fast, stay fluid, stay flexible, and be the absolute best that you can be.